Praise be Jesus Christ. There's a basic principle in the spiritual life, and it goes something like this. If your favorite sports team loses a game and it makes you totally sad, you're just devastated, you're cranky for a few days, or if your favorite character in a soap opera decides to dump her boyfriend and this just wrecks you and makes you, weep out of sadness, and yet at the same time you hear that a formerly Christian country in Europe has almost completely abandoned the faith, or that Catholics are being killed in a country far away, or that the number of young Catholics who are walking away from the faith just keeps going up and up. You hear these things about your faith and you're like, oh well, I guess that's a little disappointing. This is a sign of where you're headed. Seriously, it's a biblical reality. There's a lot of scriptures that point to this, but the most important one is Ezekiel chapter 9. Ezekiel is told that Jerusalem is going to be destroyed because of her abominations. But before Jerusalem is destroyed, instructions are given. Go through the city, through Jerusalem, and put a mark upon the foreheads of the men who sigh and groan over all the abominations that are committed in it. So those who are grieved, who sigh, who mourn, who weep over the abominations committed in Jerusalem, those people have a sign placed on their foreheads by an angel, and it goes on to say, destroy the city, but touch no one upon whom is the mark, and begin in my sanctuary. So destroy the city. Anyone who was weeping over the abominations, don't destroy them. They live. And begin in the sanctuary, because the priests of the sanctuary are the ones who are supposed to be weeping most over the abominations in the city. Brothers and sisters, I hope that you weep over the things that grieve the heart of God. And if you don't, and if you are weeping over petty things, then you need to ask yourself where you're going to spend eternity. Viva Cristo!
La